Yo, what's going on? It's Tuesday, I think. Yeah, Tuesday today, and I took two trades today, and I'll run you through what my analysis was and kind of what my thought process was behind the trades. So coming into the day, looking at the 4 hour, we tapped into this. Matter of fact, let me go towards. Let me replay back to open. All right, so coming into the day, we when we first opened, we were tapping into this order block. Inside of this fair value gap, right? We swept liquidity. Swept this liquidity. We had an SMT, an external SMT, right? Having NQ took this low and ES didn't, and it's actually still holding. So it's kind of crazy. So this led me to look for buy side liquidity, and coming into the day, since we tapped into the 4 hour using time frame alignment in the 4 hour gap, I looked for confirmation on the 15. We inverse this fair value gap. Then I went to the 5 minute. I looked for a fair value gap align that I could expect price to bounce off of and respect. Right. Now coming into the macro, we came down at 940. Tapped this fair value gap, swept this liquidity, and put in an SMT. And on the 1 minute, we had this 1 minute fair value gap that I entered off of, and I was targeting these highs. Right now, knowing that news was at 10, once we took this high, we reached 50% of my TP range. I went break even, and price ended up coming back down at 10 and just cooking me. Well, not cooking me. I got tapped at break even, and then we continue higher right before taking this buy side liquidity because it looked like a buy model. We put in an SMT and we started reversing back to the downside. Now, my second trade, which I'm not happy with because I broke my rules, was price at 1020 coming to tap into this 5 minute, and I'm thinking we were coming back. We swept this liquidity. Matter of fact, let me move this. Alright, so we came in, right? This is my thought process. We came down, tapped into this, swept this liquidity, and we're still respecting the 5 minute gap right here. And we're OTE the range, created SMT. We have all these equal highs up here. So once we put the SMT in, I thought that was enough, right? And I was like, okay, that's a turtle swoop. And I took the entry right here once the candle closed, and I was like, okay, that's valid, targeting these highs. But then we continued lower, and my bias was wrong on the high time frame, and we just started dumping. And the reason I didn't expect that is because we really don't have any PD to raise, except this 1 hour order block. But in my head, we don't really have any PD to raise that would make sense for price to react off of. I mean, this 1 hour OB, that's really it. We have this inverse, I guess, but obviously looking at liquidity and how market structure is forming, I expected price to continue high to take out London, because this is London high, this is Asia. But since we had the SMT at Asia on ES, the trade didn't end up playing out, and I got stopped. So I'm not happy with the second trade because it didn't align with my rules. I didn't wait for entry confirmation. I should have at least waited for a gap to get this or some displacement candle to the upside. I was impatient. I wanted to catch the soup entry, and I got punished for that. So yeah, I mean, in my head, it didn't look too bad. Everything else was there, but again, I didn't wait for entry confirmation, and that lowered my my trade probability, right? Because I don't really take turtle soup. I haven't backtested it. I don't really have confidence in it. So why should I be trading it at that point? I'm just gambling, right? But yeah, that was it. Probably done. Well, I'm definitely done for the day. Locked myself out. So now I'm basically back where I was yesterday, because that first trade I got stopped in profit $200, and then that second trade I lost 400. So I'm basically back at break even, and exactly where I ended or started off for the week. So yeah, we'll see how the rest of the week goes. I need to continue to follow my rules and trade the plan. And yeah, but appreciate you watching. You guys have a good rest of your week, and peace.